Breaking news. This changes everything you thought about the 2026 college football season. If you follow the Texas Longhorns, what you're about to hear will make your heart race because Austin is about to experience the most important season in its recent history. And details that have emerged in the last few hours reveal why everyone is already calling the Longhorns national title favorites. Stick around until the end because you haven't heard the most explosive part of this story yet. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do it right now because we are on the front lines of everything happening in college football every single day. Confirmed right now, straight from sources within the SEC and behind the scenes in Austin, the Texas Longhorns are heading into the 2026 season with what just might be the scariest roster in the program's recent history. That is not an exaggeration. That is what preseason analyses are showing, and what the numbers say when you look name by name inside that locker room. And for anyone who doesn't understand why this is so important, let's piece this puzzle together from the beginning because every single piece here will get you even more excited. Let's step back in time a bit so you can understand the scale of what is happening. Over the past 3 years, the Texas Longhorns have put the program right back among the giants of American college football. 2 college football playoff semifinals in 3 years. That's not the result of any team. That is elite. But the national title still slipped through Austin's fingers, and that is precisely why 2026 arrived with a different energy, a different hunger, a different pressure, and at the same time, a different weapon on the field that no one else in the country can copy. We are talking about Arch Manning. Entering his 4th year in the program and 2nd year as the undisputed starter, this 22-year-old just got named to the watch list for the Davey O'Brien Award, which recognizes the best quarterback in American college football. It wasn't by chance. Last season, Manning delivered numbers that would make any NFL franchise drool. He averaged 325 passing yards per game, threw 33 touchdowns, and tossed only 9 interceptions. On the ground, he added another 29.9 yards per game and 12 more touchdowns. The guy is a point-producing machine, and he's getting better every single week. The best quarterback with the Manning last name playing today, and he's right in Austin. That terrifies any opponent. And Arch Manning didn't come alone for 2026. Head coach Steve Sarkisian, in his 6th year at the helm, has built an arsenal around his quarterback that will make entire defenses lose sleep. Cam Coleman arrived via the transfer portal straight to make his debut with Texas and promises to be a massive threat in the passing game. And anyone talking about defense needs to know that the Longhorns feature what many experts are already calling the best pass rusher in the entire country, Colin Simmons. Elite offense and elite defense. That is what Austin is delivering for the season. The 2026 schedule has already been released, and you can already feel the intensity of what lies ahead. Texas opens at home against Texas State on September 5th, but the real party kicks off the very next week on September 12th, when Ohio State arrives at Royal Memorial Stadium in Austin for a matchup that could be the most watched game of the weekend nationwide. Remember that it was Ohio State that beat Texas in the playoff semifinal after the 2024 season, winning 28-14. And remember also the 14-7 score the Buckeyes put up to open last season. That's 3 losses for Sarkisian against Ohio State. 3. That debt is going to be collected at home. The atmosphere promises to be electric. And it doesn't stop there. Texas will cross the country through the SEC, facing Tennessee, Oklahoma, Florida, Arkansas, and Mississippi State throughout the season. It is in this context that a bombshell analysis emerged regarding the opposing quarterbacks the Longhorns will face, and the details revealed are fascinating. Florida arrives in Austin with Aaron Philo at the helm, a strong-armed quarterback who transferred from Georgia Tech, but still has a lot to prove with a rebuilding roster around him. Arkansas will test the Longhorns with KJ Jackson, who finally takes over as the starter after 3 years in the program, carrying the experience of someone who patiently waited for his turn. But the name making everyone curious is Tennessee's Faison Brandon, a true wild card, ranked as the 2nd best high school quarterback in the entire nation,
a dual threat capable of destroying defenses through both the air and on the ground. Faison will be a true freshman when he faces Texas, and curiously, the Longhorns will be the very first SEC opponent he ever faces. That game will be a trial by fire for both sides. So what does all of this actually mean for the season? It means the Texas Longhorns enter 2026 with a mission impossible to ignore. An elite quarterback, a roster built to win right now, a known slate of opponents, and a fan base that wants blood after watching the national title slip through their fingers more than once. Steve Sarkisian knows the window is open. Arch Manning knows the window is open. And all of college football knows Austin is never been more prepared to go get that trophy. The season starts in less than a week. The names are confirmed, the dates are set, and the stage is ready for what could be the greatest chapter in the modern history of the Texas Longhorns. In the coming days, new information about the roster, injuries, depth charts, and the latest practice updates from Austin will emerge right here on this channel before anywhere else. Don't miss it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and keep a close eye because Texas is coming in hot and 2026 is going to be unforgettable. Hook 'em horns.